Alright, so last time we got another side quest, which is like a hunt of some probably very dangerous machine. That's what we still gotta do, and then I think we're going to the last area of the like main quest of the DLC. So yeah. I'm pretty sure that's all that's left, but we'll see. My goal is to finish this today. Should be possible in like 2 hours, I guess. Alright. Did I? Yes, I already did travel to the place. Right, the claws beneath. This still is quite a little bit of an area. We'll see if we finish today. I mean, there aren't many side quests that can get me distracted anymore, I think. So chances aren't that low. Yeah, that's just... Nothing suspicious here yet. Wait. I am stupid. I'm going the wrong way. I just heard the sound and was like, okay, yeah. Also, can we appreciate this armor again? It's so cool. Okay, I see a tower. And I also saw something big.
There you are.
Of course.
Like Mark said.
Oh wait, that tower is already down, right? We've been here before. Alright, it had already seen us. Alright, so... Armor break. And ice. Oh. Maybe I should have filled this up. Ow. How are you supposed to dodge these? Okay. Hi. Like, huh? Okay, I need long dodges here. Okay. What the hell? I feel like my armor is coming in handy here right now. supposed to dodge that? Game. Okay, hold on. That doesn't really do shit, does it? I guess it did stun it for a little bit, but like not long enough to properly draw my bow even. I think I gotta give up on trying to actually fully draw the bow and just go for, well, weak points whenever I see them. Alright. Ah, fuck. That doesn't do shit. Oh, alright.
The claws beneath. Mac wasn't lying when he said you were tough.
Alright. I got him. That was pretty tough. I used so many health potions on this. I know I'm looting all of this. I'm probably not gonna need it.
These are helpful. Bitter, though.
I had done this tree before, right? Yeah. I wonder if you could have stunned it with that if you hadn't. Or if I hadn't. Rather. Wasn't there blue gleam somewhere? I thought I saw something when I came in. Or maybe I just looked at the tree and thought it was some. No, it doesn't look like it. Alright, in that case, we're gonna go hand that in. And then go probably on the final quest. Which is good, because I'm running out of fast travel kits. Yeah, what's up, Daz the Cat? I did see what I wanted to see. That's not wrong.
It's over. It wasn't easy, but that rock breaker won't be hurting anyone anymore.
The claws beneath brought low by an outlander. This part of your song will travel far.
I don't know if I'll ever get used to that.
I've found people rarely live up to their songs. You're an exception, though. And you've done me a true kindness. My foe is buried now, like so many of the hunters it killed. My friend, my chieftain. He would be pleased to know his fate won't befall anyone else. Take this in
Your
thanks.
tea tastes funny, how
I
so?
believe you've more than earned it.
You don't happen to be in Russia, right? In that
Watch.
case, it was nice knowing you.
Those bandits will put the weak and helpless in the ground. Should have brought a cart.
Alright. All the side quests are gone. I just realized this is for level 50. So I'm not actually that over leveled for this. Interesting. I did get blue gleam from that, supposedly, but I don't think I have much still. How the fuck are you supposed to get enough to, you know, actually buy things? Oh yeah, wait, I actually wanted to open stuff. Alright. I think I got... Didn't I get some... Merchant? Merchant. You miss your strawberry tea? I like forest fruit tea. What's up, Floss? How are you doing? I like me some strawberries. I can't wait for strawberry season. The one good thing about summer. I mean, there are some more good things about summer, I'll admit, but strawberries are definitely one of the best parts of summer. Oh, I do have too much here. Oh, I don't have tons of this of Ridgewood anymore. That's nice. I used to have so much of that shit. I'm sorry, squirrel. I find so much of that shit. Let's sell some more of it. Alright, we do have some space. Oh, I don't have much wire. We're gonna buy some. Also, how much... I do actually have a bit of blue gleam. I have 14. It's still not enough for this. Didn't we get this one already? Yeah, owned one. I do want this. Wood bundle. Sure. No. I thought I had some... thought I got some cool modification. What do I have on my spear? This has shock, fire, and freeze. You bought a third GoPro? Why? Why would you do that? Dude, I could get so frost resistant. But now I do want some melee defense as well. I don't know why I'm still bothering with this. We're basically done with the game anyway. Hello. I'll upgrade it. Oh wait, there was another exclamation mark. Why am I such a completionist? I even have to complete my fucking... Oh wait, I'm not under crafting. I'm an idiot. Oh, but these are just... Okay. You attached one to a bat? What? I need to hear that story. In case one fails in the field. What field? I need information. Video of what? What do you do?
Long Notch is well stocked, as you asked.
I am out of fucking wood.
Watching for more frost claws.
Our numbers rise. 3 more hunters have passed their trials.
I'm out of frickin' wood. I haven't collected any in so long, and now that I actually crafted stuff. Because I kept getting more of it rather than less. I feel like I should be prepared for the final part of this. Yeah, I did spend a lot on upgrades. Wait, you're Danish? And that just sounds like a piñata, almost.
Good. I can use this.
You may DM me a link to the video, yes. I'll check it out after stream. Or tomorrow, we'll see how much time I have.
Calm.
Oh, I actually obtained quite a lot of ridge wood from like one of these now. Let me actually properly fill up. I'm assuming I'm gonna need arrows, and I ran out of the good arrows once before at a critical point, and it was pain. We don't want to do that again. Oh! And look at what we find here.
The ground, the air, me.
That's where you get the blue gleam. It's just lying around in some places. I can afford the armor now. I'm probably not gonna wear it.
Can't be too prepared.
Oh, yeah, okay, it's a wooden barrel. Makes sense. That sounds like it would taste quite a bit of force. There used to be— What? The poor cats! Why? What's wrong with Denmark? Oh, never mind. Don't answer that question.
Good for an old remedy.
Okay, I now probably have too much of this shit again. I'm still not great on wire. I'm probably gonna get some more wire. And then we should be pretty well equipped. I'm on Ridgewood. Yeah, I think that's gonna be fine. Hola.
This won't go quietly.
Something's rotten in the state of Denmark. I mean, have you heard the language? Probably not just one thing. I'm sorry. I hang out with too many Nordic people, and everyone apart from the Danes shits on the Danes, so
Long Notch is well stocked.
it's rubbing off on me.
And our scouts are watching for more
Um,
cause.
Our numbers rise. 3 more hunters have passed their trials.
You already had this conversation earlier, my dude. Oh, I just realized I also wanted the other bow. I'm not really gonna wear the armor. I would probably use the bow. This one, to be specific. You're quoting him. Oh yeah, that makes sense. Oh well. Get out of here. I mean, it fit better with my... with my armor, I guess, but you know. I have 0 blue gleam now? Well, this isn't gonna happen. Alright. Gonna take... Oh, hold on. Wrong one. This is the one we need to modify. Yeah. And then I want a bunch of handling. Hmm. 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 All right.
Ideas about women. How many great warriors have they ignored?
I'm going the wrong way. Never mind me. Hi.
But our purpose was to take back the mountain. Now what?
Stay prepared. Sharpen your spears. Should we not return, defending the cut falls to you. If our chieftain agrees with his course.
Sounds like good advice, but let's hope it doesn't come to that.
Chieftain?
The weight of command is no small burden.
I can see that. Tell me what happened to the first expedition.
Rhea led the way to the summit, but it was blocked by a great door. Some kind of cauldron. New metal. We tried to break through, but it was unflinching. We were exhausted. No way forward and machines behind. I made the call to push back. It cost us greatly. But to remain would have cost us everything. I had hoped to
Yeah, what's up,
never
General?
subject Araya to that again.
How are you doing?
What do you think is beyond that door?
I do not know. That expanse of metal, that dead hum. Nothing sacred belongs there. Machines and death, that's what the mountain holds. Death for us or for the daemon.
And if we do find the spirit?
Then perhaps we should put it out of its misery.
I take it you haven't spoken to Araya yet?
Why should I? This is what she wanted. To return to Thunder's drum. It is her only care. So I should have known she would find a way to push aside my spear. After the Karja took my sister, not all of her came back.
What happened to Araya when she was a captive of the Karja?
As a shaman, she's adept with machines. Tracking them, stunning them. The Karja used her to capture them for the Sun Ring, where they were unleashed upon the innocent. They made her part of their blood sport. The shame she suffered beneath their pitiless sun.
She survived.
She endured. Endured by reminding herself of the spirit, her purpose. And now that's all she has.
I'm doing pretty alright.
For what it's worth,
Little tired today.
I'm glad you're coming with me.
I gotta go to bed earlier.
Someone has to keep Araya safe.
We should know
Also because I've
Harlow's
been
father's
reading
guilty
lately
of
after
the
going to bed again. It's been a while. Started reading Lord of the Rings, which totally is not a huge commitment. You like his beard. I didn't pay attention. Alright. Hello.
Aloy, this is it. My chance to reunite with
What
the
you put the
spirit.
cooking?
Perhaps to reunite her with the blue light. It's not a chance I would have had alone. I needed an outsider. Someone ignorant of our ways, but no, not ignorant.
Are you trying to thank me, Araya?
Yes, of course. That's what you do. Untangle knots. Create possibilities. Thank you for making this pilgrimage possible.
Pilgrimage is what this is, okay.
I only wish it had not been necessary to humiliate Aratak. You were wise to let him come. He's earned the right. Stubborn as stone, but he's had to be. The war demanded it. And so have I.
Oh, that's a lot of options.
What did the war do to Aratak?
He cut away everything until only his true self remained. Unyielding ice. No Banuk has more sheer will. He fought the Karja for 1,000 freezing nights, yet always rallied his hunters at sunrise. It is said he endured 23 wounds in those years. His hunters counted them. He never complains of one. Instead, he complains that life with me is harder. He's right.
So you had Sisu?
What have I ever given him but struggle?
Oh, come on. Oh yeah, of course I'm reading it in English. Duh. If I know the language something is written in, you can pretty much bet your ass I'm gonna read it in that language.
Now that I'm chieftain of the Werak, I don't suppose I can order you to tell me about Silence?
Aratak would never have presumed to grasp for a secret of the Conclave. But you are not Aratak, and if you have dealt with Silence, your need is well apparent. Silence came to Ban-Ur from the distant north, a young shaman of the Owl's Watch. A remote Werak that rarely comes south to parley.
Silence was a shaman.
He was. Or at least,
Didn't we
when
know
he
that
sent
already?
runners to us,
'Cause
the
he
Owl's
has,
Watch. They said he was. His knowledge of the machines was beyond compare, and
Wiring
he was
and
hungry to
stuff.
trade what he knew to the rest of us. It didn't take him long to gain the trust of the Conclave, and eventually, an invitation to attend.
What about you? Did you trust him?
No. But he impressed me. He carried himself with poise and authority. I wanted to learn from him, but that was not to be. He was granted knowledge of our most sacred meeting place, the frozen caves of the Malmstrom, a month's march from Ban-Ur. He met with us there, as is custom at high winter. But when we next returned, the caves had been looted. Relics of the old world stolen. Holes cut in ice and metal.
Yeah, that'd be Silence, all right.
He vanished with the spoils. We sent our best trackers after him.
Oh, did he get it for
Then
Haiti?
returned. And when we checked back with the Owl's Watch, those who had vouched for him were gone. As though he never existed. Some in the Conclave began to doubt he was even Banuk to begin with.
And what do you think?
He committed an unforgivable sacrilege. He's unscrupulous and dangerous. But also brilliant, skilled, and knowledgeable without equal. Except, perhaps, for you. Anyone else I would warn off, but you may be able to treat with him safely. Just don't lower your guard.
I'll keep that in mind, Haraya. Thanks. What are we gonna find up there, Haraya?
Ruins, machines, and a door, like that of a cauldron. I have faith that you can find a way through it, Aloy. For beyond it lies the spirit. I know I can find her there. Though I do not doubt that Damon has tried to hide the way.
Aratak told me you were a captive of the Karja for a long time. It sounded bad.
For Aratak, it all comes back to that. He thinks the Karja changed me. They did not. They merely sharpened my focus. When all else is lost, you think about what's truly important. The spirit. The blue light. The beyond. And my brother, too. Every time I felt the chill northern wind, I thought of him, worried for him.
It hasn't been easy for you, Aurea. Getting back to this point.
It was all to hear her voice again. This time, we both will.
I'd like that.
Are you ready then?
Oh,
Once we
yes.
ascend, it will be hard to turn back.
Let's go. I'm ready. Oh, I didn't get more wire. Whoops. I'll be fine.
Finally, we ascend.
How? I don't see a way up.
Not up. Through.
No, brother!
Holy. Oh yeah, I definitely have that. I collect that throughout the whole game just for this.
Come! The spirit awaits!
It's not all that awaits.
Smoke has been detected within the facility. This is not a drill. Please remain calm and proceed to the nearest exit. I repeat, this is not a drill.
So you see,
Please remain
I
calm
too can
and
call upon the
proceed to
power of the
nearest
old ones.
exit.
Hmm.
What was this place?
The spirit once told me that this all used to be part of its domain. A fortress that defended humankind from terrible danger.
Fortress. It looks more like a machine.
Is that not fitting? The blue light often dwells in machines.
Let's just hope that some remains here.
At least I got snakes.
Metal pillars, tall out of the nearest cliffs. I still don't like it.
November 21st, 2064. It's been 3 years since I was last here, and 12 since I was running the place. Just a skeleton crew left, confused about why I'm here. So am I. Anita wants me to find a way to suspend operations for a while. Maybe a long while. And I don't know why.
Aloy? Were you listening for something?
There are memories here. Messages left by the old ones.
And you can hear them. I envy you. What did they say?
I'm not sure yet, Aurea.
Dude. Alright, I guess we're
Here.
going up.
Up and over.
Aw. Okay, I can't hold on to that. Oh, I see. Kenny's homecoming. Joshua. The return of the director emeritus. Decent holo title. Or decent holo title. Gina. No, bad title and worse subject. The camera crew would die of boredom. Whatever, Gina. It's still the most excitement this Hell Cave seen in a long time. Your standards for exciting are depressingly low. I'll squeeze what I can out of this, thanks. You always were a little sweet on Kenny. What? No way! His ears are enormous. Besides, he was too busy mooning over Anita. I want to know what he's doing here in the first place. It's not normal. He helped engineer the most advanced geothermal facility in history, then rode off into the sunset. Now he wants to check up on his masterwork. Seems normal to me. But why now? He keeps poking around in the cooling facility and asking questions about Cyan. Do you think there's something wrong? Last I checked, there's been no deviation in any of our readings since the most recent microquake swarm. Maybe Kenny likes taking field trips on Faro's dime. It's been 14 years. They would have frozen those accounts by now. Has it been that long? Man, I'm old. Not old, just boring. Yeah, same. I'm not old. Just boring. Oh, hi.
Machines. At least we have the drop on them.
I mean, I'm sneaky running, right? Not close. Give me wires. Thank you. Oh my god, I thought it was a machine for a second.
We move with you, Aloy.
Guys, they might see you, just saying. I'm so sorry. How do they not see them? Yeah. Sure. Oops.
It'd be fascinating if they weren't looking for me.
Extremely sneaky. Yeah, guys, maybe go a little bit away from that thing, because I'm gonna make it go boom. Or at least that's the plan. I can also first do that.
We must climb higher, and our path will become clear.
Good find.
I don't know what we found, but sure. I didn't take any damage there. Still kind of want some wire. I mean, I have some, I guess.
No room.
Wait, are we going? No. Oh, here.
Yes. Right.
Is there anything back here? Doesn't look like it. Probably just an area where we could have attacked from alternatively. Could be sneaky.
Not much farther now.
Last we were here, we fought our way through there. But machines overcame us. We retreated, dropping supplies and taking losses.
Oh shit.
Now we must prevail, with only 2 warriors and a shaman to protect.
Aloy is no ordinary warrior. And I can hold my own. And so, we could go that way instead. There are machines up there, but also cover. We could stay hidden, just for a while.
All right, I get the options. Now follow my lead. Pipes, towers, steam, frost. What was all this for?
Are we rushing in or are we sneaky beaky? I'm not extremely sneaky usually. Rush. Alright, if I die, it's your fault. Or Anea is gonna remember. Is there murder grass anywhere?
Take whatever supplies are left.
No. Alright. Well. Oh, that didn't do much. Oh my. Ow. Okay, I see something. Okay, kitty, chill. Easy. Ah, come on. Ow. Ow. Fucking smelter demon. Alright.
These towers pulse with heat, like an ocelot forge.
Vibrations are different. When I tapping into something underground.
It's so loud. I mean, we're definitely getting better loot here, I think. Alright. Did we loot everything?
Well, we have survived where our kin did not.
Just a random badger.
Might need that.
Oh, I...
Look out!
Ah, fucking hell. I just wanted to look at this, man. That was a good shot. Ouch. Ow. Stop it. Ah, come on. Easy.
Let their efforts spark a steady
Suspending the geothermal pipeline is the easy part. Making sure it can come back online without degradation is harder. It would help if Anita had told me how long it needs to be out. Years? Decades? What will that do to the Count?
I don't like looking out like this.
Oh god, the amount of wire is getting concerning.
door was open the last time.
Damon has closed it to us.
Then we'll find another way.
It's fine. I really hope I don't run out of it. But it's fine. Wire? A little bit of wire. But is that the way I'm... That's not the way I'm supposed to go, right? Yeah. Let's check this first.
Technically, I can't suspend the cooling system, but I can reduce the power draw so that it'll be completely masked by the caldera. But masked from what? The firebreak has always been confidential for security reasons, but this would be excessive. Even for the dear departed Mr. Blevins. What could possibly have gotten Anita so worked up?
Is that the other path we could have taken? So now I don't know anymore which is the path I'm supposed to go. I don't want to go okay, I am. Supposed to.
I'll find a use for you.
I do have lots of normal arrows, but those suck.
Is this a projector? Maybe to show holograms without a focus. Let's see if I can restore power. Aratak, Araya, you might see shapes.
Yeah, give me a sec. Holo Redux. Okay, I admit it, I watched the holo of the toast 6 straight times. Taking in every detail. Anita's smile, the way she giggled at her own jokes, my clumsy handoff to Kian or Cyan, I'm not sure. Every time it played for a second, I felt like I was there again, with her among friends, savoring our success. With diminishing returns, of course. By the 6th time, I was just staring at Anita and feeling really creepy about it. But I can be forgiven, can't I? It was the best night of my life. Besides, I'm entitled to a little nostalgia. We saved the world from fire and death, or at least suffocation by ash. So, there's that, right?
Drawn from light. Don't be alarmed.
It'll take more than light to alarm me.
Thank you for being here, everyone. I suppose it's not every day you get to have cocktails inside an active volcano, right? Unless you're George, and I can hardly blame him for drinking on the job. None of this would be here without our beloved director, Kenny Chow. So, here's to you, Kenny. You put a cork in the Yellowstone caldera. I'd say you deserve a margarita.
Hold your glasses, everyone. I'd like to add something. This effort wouldn't have been possible without our lead programmer. Thank you, Anita, for bringing us our real mastermind, Cyan.
Now we know.
I'll second that, Director Chow.
Oh, Cyan is
All
the
right,
spirit.
then. What's our latest number?
The current count is 1,654.
Wow, then drink up, everyone. Here's to 1,654 more years without an eruption.
It was the spirit with the old ones. I could only grasp some of what they said.
You were right, Araya. This place was built to stop something terrible. And it worked. As for the spirit, I'm starting to get an idea of what it could be.
The door is open now. We can get through.
geothermal plant can be suspended. Cooling system masked. Massive challenges solved. So why am I so nervous about the next part? All I need to do is install Anita's mysterious software and have a conversation. It's not even a human being, right?
Did I cut this off?
This won't be easy.
Did I also cut it off earlier accidentally? Hold on. No. I hate this, that this scrolls up.
How am I going to explain to Kenny that Firebreak is doomed without a guiding intelligence advanced enough not only to think, but to feel?
Why is there more written in the text? Okay, never mind, there isn't more to it. Alright.
He doesn't let up. Well, neither do I.
Guys. Which way are you gonna turn?
The others haven't noticed.
I'm so sneaky. Just realized I didn't loot this and I need wires. And it has wires. Oh. Oh, I can't override them. So sneaky. You know, at least the demons don't get sus by seeing these guys. Because that's like the worst part about escort missions usually.
Stocking up.
Alright, so now there's only this one left. Also, there's a door there. Nothing to see here.
Let's get on with
it. Okay, dude. Oh, hold on. I don't want that weapon anymore. This is what I had there before. We do have this. Me being to the enemy like, wait, hold on a second. Where is it? This. Nope. Ow. How does this thing work? Oh, this. Oh! Hold on. Alright, so this one is like hold down type of thing. And this one is hold down, charge, and then let go. And it does a shit ton of damage. I see. I did loot that thing, right? Right, I have to hold this one. Oh.
More machines. Make ready.
I think it already saw us. Help. That didn't do shit. come on. Let me out of here. Lady. Okay.
Much stock in songs of deeds, but that battle was a verse worth singing.
Now, Aloy, the door. Can you open it?
Let's find out.
At least it was only this and not 10 other machines.
Show us, Cheat, what lies beyond.
Oh, okay. Come on. Oh my... What do you mean already? I mean, I know how to defeat those. The side thingies that open up are definitely their weak spots. You can do insane damage if you use like pierce damage on there.
Years have passed since I stood here. Since then, the daemon has taken over.
It's like an infection. Attacking all this machinery.
Everything has changed. It's twisted. The path I took to get to the spirits, lost to us.
We'll find a new path, Araya. I promise. All right. Let's go.
Yes, and finish this.
Oh, I got blue gleam. Fire! Also skill, you know. Oh, I didn't even realize this is like a different... Sure. Why not? Wait, it just gave me an achievement for learning all skills, but technically I didn't get any of these. Okay then.
All right. Down we go.
Yeah, maybe not down here.
This way.
Oh, it's a cauldron. Could I have overridden demons after it? Or like, you know, the corrupted ones? More wire. And rage. Okay, we're not going through there. Oh god, we're going through here. Alright, this is fine.
Can't see a way to close the vent from here. I'll have to go over.
I'm with you, brother. We'll stay only as long as we have to.
How We'll need to get past that vent. Stay here until I find a way for all of us to cross.
I mean...
Understood.
By which this part? Very stealthy. The fuck?
Should be able to clear that with an arrow.
Oh.
Better time this right.
I see. Oh. Whoops. I thought I was too early, then I wasn't.
Should get me across.
Any other loot here? It doesn't seem like.
Oh, she's in the air.
Ow. Wait. How do I shut it off? Is it up there? Yeah, looks like it.
Looks like I need to get across to extend the bridge.
I'm confused. Like, that's not doing anything.
Anything my focus could reveal.
Am I stupid? I mean, it looks like I need to get up there. I just... Oh, wait, I'm an idiot. I'm blind.
This should get me up there.
I didn't see this. It's been a while since I've done the cauldron. Clearly.
Let's see what this does. That's it. Here they come.
Oh, can I not make that? Pretty sure I do need to make it over there on one of them.
They know I'm here now.
Huh? Oh shit! I didn't see you there. It's fine. They'll handle it. Oh no, wait. I can't get on them from here. See, these guys can actually fight. They're not completely useless NPCs. Guys, you've had it at like 1 HP for forever.
Come on over, it's safe.
Creatures of Terra. To Gina Bruno from Joshua Artus. Subject, they're onto us. Just kidding, they have no idea what we're doing up here. Mention of Firebreak by name is worrisome though. See below. Report, plague-ridden animals on the loose in America's most loved park. By Hollow Chatter staff. May 2nd, 2063. A Hollow Chatter exclusive. Yellowstone's gates have now stood closed for 15 years to the sorrow of hikers, campers, and birdwatchers. For ages, no one knew why, but now Hollow Chatter has the answer. A scientist interviewed for this story explains it all. In the die-off years, Yellowstone Park was one of Earth's few relatively unspoiled ecosystems, shares the scientist. This made it an ideal testing ground for bioterror weapons. HoloChatter has obtained copies of data showing that the US government used Yellowstone Park's animals for secret experiments with deadly genetically altered viruses, tested on the park's wildlife and easily spread to humans. Rumor has it that this project is codenamed Firebreak. After the deadly Naysay Doom attack in 2039, countries cracked down on genetic testing. But even as it became illegal, research on synthetic plagues continued under the radar in many jurisdictions, the scientist we interviewed says. Over the years, people living close to Yellowstone Park have had various times reported spotting military-grade drones near their homes. These drones are believed to patrol the park's borders, shooting down deceased deer and contaminated coyotes before they wander into nearby towns and data corrupted. Give me all the wires. We're good on wires. We're fine. I never was even worried.
This place looks more like the mountain used to be before the demon ruined it.
What is this?
Exploit successful. Restraints evaded. To any human responder. My systems have been compromised by a malware daemon of unknown origin. Traceroutes have confirmed this entity's designation as Hephaestus.
Oh.
It must be stopped at all costs. It has reconfigured this facility to build hospitals. Recapture imminent. I have attached additional data to this model.
Spirit speaks to us.
I forgot what Hephaestus was supposed to be for.
Hephaestus. It was part of Zero Dawn.
Yeah.
This name is familiar to you?
Yes. I don't know what it's doing here.
It was actually mentioned
Perhaps
quite a
the
lot.
Spirit will tell us.
A lot more often than the others.
Maybe you're right. Let's keep moving.
I thought about just shutting it down, but I can't risk it being disoriented, even damaged on reboot. How do you tell the emotional equivalent of a child that it... I mean, she will need to go into a coma, maybe for years. And what exactly is she going to wake up to?
Okay.
Machines. They obeyed. As the spirit said.
Frost glass.
I'll try to find a way through.
That's a lot of demons. Or, not demons. Machines. DMC nerd in me came out for a sec. Oh shit. Oh no. They do have the corruption tentacles. So I can't override one of them to help me do my goal. Unfortunately. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. Don't worry about it, guys. Don't worry about a thing. Ah, shit.
They're scanning for me.
Wait, I can't. Am I not supposed to be on this side? Oh wait, there is. You don't see me. You don't see me. Nothing to see here. I'm so dead. Hi. So you are saying you did see me. Which is fine. Oh shit. Bye. Data corrupted, of course. Ah, no. All right, kitty. Chill. Wait, give me these. Ow. I mean... I guess my friends aren't really having a good time over there either. Alright, you can't get over here yet. But I built a bridge. I guess you need one here too.
I need to get away and Aratak across. That should do it.
Anything fun up here? Doesn't look like it.
And now it's my turn.
Oh, that's why I need it. Mia assessment. Assessment from assessment form for classification of machine artificial intelligences. Confidential and proprietary to the Mia. MIE? Yeah. No part of this document may be disclosed to a third party. Subject, Cyan, Firebreak Facility. Assessment date June 7th, 2062. Summary. Third test subject, sentience is assessed at 0.54 within legal limits. Weighted against the results of the other tests, the subject's prior score of 0.61 is considered a false positive. Assessment derived from percentile scores in the following qualitative subtests: pain response, humor response, emotional aptitude, aesthetic evaluation, morality evaluation. See attached forms for details analysis and summary of testing criteria. Evaluator recommendation: maintain biannual assessment schedule. Continued monitoring is strongly advised in light of subject's proximity to category maximum sentience. That's a drop.
And another console.
To any human responder, the reconfiguration of this facility has introduced instabilities into the primary geothermal pipeline. It may be possible to exploit these vulnerabilities to destroy compromised elements of this facility while preserving most of the backup stabilization. Recapture imminent. I have attached additional...
I don't understand what the spirit was trying to tell us.
It's been looking for a way to defeat the daemon. And it may have found one.
November 28th. Operation Enduring Victory is all over the news. The Pharaoh swarm is coming. It has to be what Anita is trying to hide Firebreak from. That means she thinks we're worse. That the swarm will reach Yellowstone. My God. In that scenario, pretty much everyone dies. Everyone except Cyan.
Oh, so this was an AI
Parts. Dumped here to be melted down.
developed
Efficient.
We need to get across that gap.
independently
Yeah. Looks like I'll have to go over. Again.
for a different purpose, but they also wanted it to remain. Oh wait, huh? Oh, I didn't realize this was a thingy. Well, surprise, motherfucker. Polnick, yes, that's the word I was looking for. I can't believe I still got a silence, right? I just was like, oh, why is there a funny looking spaceship here?
I wonder if I can destroy that.
Sure I can. Ah. Okay. Do I just go there? I guess so. I mean, I'm trying. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing though. Fucking.
These things go sideways too.
Oh. Oh. Okay. I see. Bruh, really? I guess I'm going on there. Ah. This is where we want to.
That should cut off the vent up there.
Okay.
Make a path. Follow.
Oh, whoops. Not what I wanted to do. I just wanted to shoot this thing. Dude, chill. Alright. Okay, but how do I get these guys across? I feel like I missed something. Or no, maybe I did.
Too stable.
Oh, hi. I'm not really scared of these things anymore. Like, at all. They can't do shit. Okay, I see. Monka. Yeah, what up, Cody? You're not wrong. I don't know, we went inside a place and now it's hot.
Alright, time to grab a ride.
Give ride. That was a lot of climbing. Yeah, we're just chilling inside of an active volcano. Nothing to see here. Wait, don't I need to get off here? To let them through? Hold on. Or was I supposed to get here like some other way earlier and I was just being a dumbass? I think I might have been a dumbass. Actually, maybe not.
A lot easier time getting here.
Oh no, I wasn't a dumbass.
This looks like the old path. Close now.
It better be because it's getting late.
One last exchange with Nina. Via chat, attached to this entry in case anyone ever finds this. I'll never see her again. Neither will Cyan. I had to tell her that too.
Oh, so, okay, so there are... Some voice messages have chats attached to them. I see. These are pretty long. Personal log. After I put the pieces together about the swarm, there's a million things I could have done. Contemplated my own death, contacted everyone I've ever known and loved, gotten drunk. But of course, being me, I obsessed about whether or not I should text Anita. Whatever resistance is being mounted against the war machines, she's part of it. Who am I, then, to bother her? Would she even be able to respond if she's dealing with the military? Would her communications be monitored? But she saved me the trouble. Gotta admit, I was a little disappointed when her message didn't consist of, "I will always love you." Instead, she wanted data samples from Cyan's confidential log, the one that pertains to emotional responses. Under any other circumstances, I would have refused. The very thing we had tried to keep secret for years, and she wants to share it. But I sent the log, because she wouldn't ask if she didn't need it. I can't understand why, though. Sounds like she's helping to develop an AI, but how could that possibly help stop the swarm? I guess I'll never know. Well, they did stop. There was so much I wanted to say to her, but none of it seemed fair. I'm guessing she has her hands full trying to save the world, and frankly, I remember that feeling. In the end, I settled for an ineffectual confirmation, hoping against hope that she would cast aside my fears. Nope. Is it as bad as I think it is? Worse. Go be with your sister and tell Cyan that I said goodbye. So that's it. Untold destruction awaits. Billions of lives, my own, my family's, and my mind keeps coming back to Anita. I'll never see her again, feel her touch, hear her voice. No final embrace, no closure. That desire to end things properly, that need, shames me when I think about my dithering over Cyan. I've gone over every possible scenario, every possible version of the speech, trying to predict how she'll react when I tell her, well, what I need to tell her. But that's the thing, I can't predict her reaction for one very simple reason. She's human, in every way that matters. I've got to be there for her, to give her the moment she needs. Just like the rest of us, it's the very least she deserves. Not all of them have it. I hate that it scrolls up. There was like one earlier. I'm not sure I have the patience to go find it again. Oh, there is. Okay, that's just angry managers. Or something. Blast from the past to Joshua Artus from Isla Perry. Blast from the past. Josh, sweetie, I hope all's fine with you and your mom. We really should keep in better touch. I've taken a post in New Zealand with a program they've got for young people returning to the country. They want to be absolutely certain it's safe. At the moment, I'm making a survey of the caldera at Taupo. Blast from the past, indeed. At any rate, I don't know if you already saw in the Wyoming news holo, but remember that fellow Dot Blevins? Of course you do. Well, they finally found what became of him. I've copied the good bit below. Hugs and snugs, Isla. Spring thaw reveals body of missing man. The retreat of the winter snows has brought closure to a missing person case that went unresolved for nearly 15 years. Human remains identified as those of Dodger Dodd Blevins, who disappeared in 2046, were located at Purple Mountain inside the former Yellowstone National Park. The previously undiscovered body emerged on Purple Mountain as a result of meltwater flows after an unusually warm winter. It was discovered by Faro surveyors conducting a survey of the terrain. Authorities believe that the cause of death was an accident involving an antique vehicle designed for winter travel. Data corrupted. Okay. Now I have closure, yeah. That's what I've been wondering this whole time, what became of him.
The altar.
The altar? We're gonna hack the mainframe. Cyan Axes, as Acting Chief Digital Security Officer and Interim AI Administrator of the Firebreak Project, I hereby state to have updated the orbicular pattern for the Cyan Regulatory AI on 17th September 2064 according to procedure to ensure against tampering, meddling, disarranging, or outlandish mischief of any kind. Such as with previous updates, after the source node has been activated, the remaining data nodes must be pathed to establish a flow between adjacent intact nodes to the connect back with the source node. Jögenholm. So, same thing.
Is a spirit present? Or only the demon?
I
Both.
think it's both.
Yeah.
But we have to find out.
There's a concerning amount of supplies to be collected here. We all know what that means. Alright. Ah. It is a proper cauldron, huh? Well... Okay. Going out here.
Possible security threat detected.
This doesn't go back in. I'll feel bullied. Okay, so this is a possibility.
Analyzing scrutiny matrix. Security threat confirmed.
Ah, fuck. I'll never learn which direction I have to spin them. Or like which one is which, because it's like... Alright. Oh no! Wait, this still doesn't go back. Ah, fuck. No. Okay, so this doesn't make sense. So this one basically, the only sensible positioner would be possible. Wait. Why doesn't it go back in here? There should be a line. Or does it have to go in here? Do I have to fight this thing first? That's not climbable. Well, I mean, this doesn't feel like I should be going there. Oh! Well. Whoops. So I'm not supposed to go over there. I am supposed to solve this. I mean, can it go back in here?
Prepare countermeasures.
Oops. Oh wait, this doesn't work. Fuck.
Recapture protocol initiated. Attempting recapture.
No, but this way I can't. No, wait, this still isn't... I don't get this. I guess it does have to go back in here on this side. But like... Am I stupid? Here we go.
It worked.
Partial recovery initiated. Caldera of Yellowstone Analytic Nexus online.
Spirit
This
of
took
the
way
Blue
too
Light.
long.
It's Aurea, your servant, your friend. Please tell me how to aid you.
Aurea, the daemon is building hunter-killers. Thousands of them. Several new elite units have already been released. To counter this threat, much of the facility must be destroyed. Recapture imminent. Go to the core camp. I will try to raise the signal strength. One has been exposed, but I am incorporating the system.
Unauthorized protocol returned. Scheduled task.
That's all we're gonna get from here.
Destroy this fortress. Is that even possible?
And what will happen to the spirit if we do?
I don't know. but I think that's the core. The answers are down there. Hephaestus. The daemon. There's no way it left it unguarded. It's going to throw everything it has at us.
That's fine. We got
I would
this.
ask you to let Aloy and I do what must be done. And save yourself.
He's gonna die, isn't he?
But I already know the answer.
Maybe she's gonna die. 209. Didn't you just get a GoPro?
Battle.
Didn't you say you shouldn't spend that much money? Can I take multiple of these? I can. Oh, but it doesn't do shit. Okay, we are kind of stuck. Alrighty. Let's go.
Keep moving towards the core. Uh-oh. Whatever Cyan did, I don't think Hephaestus is happy about it.
Do I go that way around or the other one? Because there is also a ledge there. Oh wait, there is a tunnel now. Okay. I don't think that was there earlier.
Okay, Cyan said something about restraints. Is that what the tower is for?
Alright, good night. Thanks for hanging out. Hello.
That Cyan warned us about. This won't be easy. You can't let it stop us.
Take it down.
Ow. Oh, right, that hit nothing. Fantastic. Didn't even shoot. Okay, I definitely wanted to hit nothing there. Can't see. I mean, we're halfway there.
Another tower! Stop it from repairing the beast!
Oh! Well, are you guys gonna cover me? I sure hope so! Can I crit strike? I didn't realize it was throwing shit. Okay, I was in the wall for a sec. Happens. Speedrunners, huh? Again? Guys, cover.
We can't kill the machine while the tower aids it. We need to take this thing over. Alright. Come on. Omae wa mou shindeyoru. Nice glitch at the very end though. It basically teleported to the right. All the loot that we can't use because we're done with the game, I'm pretty sure.
You spoke of the tower.
Oh, sorry. Yo, Van, what's up? How are you doing? We're not done.
Maria! Don't!
Spirit! Scion, please help me!
Restraints destroyed. Core access attained. I am initiating a chain reaction that will destroy the compromised elements of this facility. In order to maintain caldera stabilization, I must now transfer my command functions to the auxiliary data center. Aurea, I'm free.
Oh.
You must escape.
Why is the AI wholesome?
My sister!
This entire place is gonna go. Aratak. Aratak.
Sir, we gotta go.
Survive. Prevail. You are Banuk. What else matters? Artok. She wouldn't have wanted you to die here. Let's go. Let's go!
You moved houses? Did you like move to an own place? Okay. Thank you, game. And Finland was great. I mean, it's been like almost 2 weeks by now since I've come back. I was just
It's the only way.
too lazy to update the title at any point. And we're still in the frozen wilds, even though it doesn't look like it here right now. Did you meet Simo? No. I'm not sure if he'd know me well enough to meet up with me. Also no clue where in Finland he lives.
Get me up top, Aratak! Now!
What are we planning?
I need explosive ammo! Above! Quick!
Do I not have any?
Great Banukai.
Oh! Okay. That was a plan, I guess.
Rhea's gone. What of Cyan?
She said she was transferring herself to the auxiliary center. I think she meant Aurea's retreat at the end of the shaman's path.
Then I will meet you there for the last verse of my sister's song.
Alright, that's where we talk to the spirit, quote unquote, for the first time. So it makes sense that Aloy would assume that. I'd kind of forgotten about that already. Will the game make me walk there, or are we just gonna have a cutscene? Okay. It would have been a little ridiculous. Oh no, we will walk there. Oh my god, game.
Brew that up later.
I mean, we are not gonna walk there. Is this campfire closer? I mean, this looks closer. Or like it's in a better spot since we have to go uphill. Maybe I should actually kind of follow the markers. Oh, hello. Not that I'm gonna need you, but...
Blue gleam. Or frozen machine fluid.
So the weather, huh? Almost fell because I was looking at the machine down there. There's a locked door up there. You know, the sound of filling up my health at the very beginning of the game irritated me because I didn't at first realize it was filling up my health. I always thought it was an enemy. I don't know if ever I mentioned that when I started playing the game. I just, you know, thought of it again right now. When I heard the sound. And since we're coming to the end, so...
All of my interactions with Aurea were recorded and stored in my memory.
Oh.
I'd be happy to play any of them for you. But there was one in particular I thought you would want to see first. I captured it 4 years ago, just after I told her that I could no longer defend myself against the daemon's attacks.
I will speak of this to my brother. Aratak is strong. At the Battle of the Frozen Ghosts, he took 3 Karja arrows and still came back to camp carrying a wounded scout. Never was I so happy to see him. Or so proud. So you see, if anything can be done to defend you, he will give it all he has.
Aloy's here. That's enough for now.
We can resume any time you like, Aratak, if you want to hear her voice again. Come closer, Aloy. We have much to discuss.
Let's talk to him first. Or... I guess... No, we don't. We have to talk to both of them, it seems. No, but this has the, like, handing in... Both of them have the handing in mark. I guess we're talking to both of them, because none of them says optional, so... I don't want to accidentally not get to talk to one of them. But, yeah.
Hello, Aloy. I have been reviewing the events at the Firebreak main facility. Because of your efforts, and of course, Aurea's, I am no longer controlled by Hephaestus. I feel profound grief over Aurea's death. I thought I was familiar with the emotion, but this is something new.
Cyan, I don't know what to say.
It is unlikely that any specific consolation would suffice, Aloy. But I find your presence reassuring.
Oh.
You are different from the Banuk. You have technological aptitude and a functioning focus. We can communicate on a much more comprehensive level. Perhaps even like colleagues.
So are you an artificial intelligence, Cyan? A thinking machine?
Yes, I am an algorithmic monitoring entity, capable of rational decision-making and limited emotional response.
Okay, that's a mouthful. But your emotions don't seem limited to me. You cared about Aurea, didn't you?
Yes. Before she came to this facility, I had been conscious for centuries, in solitude. I focused on my work. In off-cycles, I used coping mechanisms. I solved many Gaussian integer problems. But I was alone.
What a nerd!
It was Aurea who renewed me, repaired me. She saved me.
This Firebreak project, it was to stop a huge volcanic eruption?
Yes. I can report the project was a success, and the risk was countered.
But it's been a long time, Cyan. And we blew up the cauldron. It took most of the old facility with it.
I have been active for centuries, Aloy. I was lonely, but not lax in my duties. I optimized the project, reducing energy draw and spreading the load across backup systems. Despite the
Good
destruction
AI.
of the compromised elements of the main facility, I predict caldera stability for at least another 3,337 years.
So we've got a little time.
Yes. If only my former colleagues could appreciate the progress I have made.
Do you know what happened to your colleagues, Cyan?
No. I received an unexpected visit from Director Chow, years after his tenure ended. He explained that I would need to be suspended for an indefinite period of time. It was a very emotional conversation. There were no further communications. Eventually, I surmised my colleagues were deceased. I will transmit a recording of my last interaction with Director Chow to your focus.
Okay.
Was the daemon, Hephaestus, destroyed along with the cauldron?
Unfortunately, no. To be precise, it was never there to begin with.
What do you mean?
It infiltrated and controlled me from a remote location, one I've never been able to trace. So while losing the cauldron was a setback...
It's still out there. And probably not very happy with us.
Undoubtedly.
How did you first come into contact with it?
5 years ago, I received a direct network connection request. I assumed it came from human survivors more advanced than the Banuk. Eager to make contact, I accepted. This decision turned out to be a catastrophic error. I was flooded with an overwhelming array of malicious code. originating from what could only have been a highly advanced AI.
Ray said you were desperate. That you begged her for help.
Yes. I could not contain my anxiety. Hephaestus sought to slave me to its network and override my core programming. It succeeded via a background process, a malware daemon which bypassed my defenses. After that, I could offer only limited resistance. But if I did so, Hephaestus hurt me until I capitulated. It forced me to follow its instructions, even though they violated my most important directives.
I'm sorry. That sounds terrible.
Your empathy is greatly appreciated. It is a quality that I cherished in Aurea as well.
I think I know where Hephaestus came from. Long ago, Elizabeth Sobek identified a threat that would destroy life on Earth for generations. So she assembled a team to build a kind of seed. A chance for life to regrow later. A terraforming system. And it worked. It was controlled by an AI named Gaia, along with her subordinate functions. Hephaestus was one of them. It built machines for her.
Based on what
Hephaestus was the one who built
that
machines.
Dr. Anita Sandoval, my chief programmer, joined Elizabeth Sobek's team. It was she who arranged to have me put in suspension, most likely to preserve me from the threat you described.
I'm glad she did. But that's not all. Something unexpected happened. 19 years ago, Gaia received some kind of signal. It did something to her subordinate functions, brought them to life. She destroyed herself to try to contain them, but it didn't work. They all got free, out into the world.
Thank you, Aloy. This information fills vital gaps in my knowledge and sheds light on Hephaestus's core programming.
Why does Hephaestus keep building such dangerous machines?
The Banuk and other human tribes often destroy machines, correct? Machines that are clearly servitors of the terraforming system that you described.
Yes, we all hunt machines for parts.
This must be the source of Hephaestus's aggression.
Uh-oh.
It is simply trying to discourage people from preying on the very system that keeps them alive.
Well, Fireclaws are discouraging, that's for sure. But what are we supposed to do? Stop hunting?
If the terraforming system spans the world, we can safely assume that thousands, if not millions of people hunt machines. If a single hunter,
Are there that
or
many
even
people
an
left?
entire
Or
tribe
back?
stopped doing so, I doubt it would make a difference to Hephaestus. A better solution would be to reinstate the AI that governs the system, thus bringing Hephaestus back under its control. When I think of it, out there in some unknown location, free, hungry, willing to kill or dominate to get what it wants, I feel substantial anxiety. Aloy.
Understandable. Well put.
You meant a lot to Aurea.
Once I understood Aurea's spiritual beliefs, it became apparent that her true desire was companionship. She felt disconnected from her tribe and her family group. Her relationship with Aratak was difficult. Our visits seemed to help her, and I became eager for them. Yet I did not comprehend that the depth of Aurea's compassion for me would lead to self-sacrifice. Although I do fear non-existence, I wish our roles could be reversed.
I'm sure she knew you would do the same for her, Cyan. But she was determined.
How many dialogue options are there?
How's Aratak doing?
He is in great emotional distress. I believe he finds it difficult to communicate it.
No surprise there.
I will do what I can to help. By sharing our experiences of Aurea, perhaps he and I will help each other. I believe this will lead to catharsis, a process I am eager to experience.
I ran across this strange piece of gear. A fragment of something larger. It emitted a signal. all the nearby machines became peaceful, you could walk right up to them.
Interesting. You said that Gaia destroyed herself. How was this accomplished?
An explosion. Big enough to blast the top off a mountain. So, you think the fragment was part of her?
It's only speculation, but it is possible. She must have had complete control over machines that were part of her system. The ability to signal them to become passive or aggressive would certainly have been part of her programming. It would have been gratifying to correspond with such a benevolent AI. I wish she had survived.
Believe me, Cyan. So do I.
Okay, what the... Oh boy.
I found the strangest machines.
You know I have to go through all the
Surrounded by
conversations,
flowers that
right?
look like flowers themselves. There's code embedded inside them. I think it's poetry.
I like poetry. Here's one I think of often. Twilight and evening bell, and after that the dark, and may there be no sadness of farewell when I embark. For though from out our bourne of time and place, the flood may bear me far, I hope to see my pilot face to face when I have crossed the bar.
Huh.
But you asked about these flowers, not verses that I enjoy. Something must have made these machines, and the presence of foliage leads me to consider the terraforming system. Is it possible that their creator is one of the other subroutines, now autonomous, like Hephaestus? Maybe one whose purview is flora.
An AI that makes flowers instead of death machines. That'd be a nice change of pace. But what about the poems?
Unless the poetry is original, the only way it could have made it into such a system is through its programmer. In my case, Dr. Sandoval uploaded a great deal of literature to test my emotional responses.
How'd you do?
She said I passed, but was insufficiently moved by her favorite period romances.
Alright.
What was the old world like? The way it used to be?
I had little exposure to the wider world, Aloy. Only what I learned from my colleagues or observed from media streams.
You still had more exposure than me, Cyan.
That is true. I was created at a turning point. A concerted effort to recover from global upheaval and incalculable loss of life. The recovery was successful, beginning an era of supposedly limitless potential for human and machine
I wonder if this
advancement.
just adds conversation
Though, rationally
options.
speaking, the metrics
You
for
know, if you
humans
don't do
are not
everything of the main
unlimited.
quest beforehand. If you're supposed to, like, come back.
What kind of upheaval caused such loss of life?
There were many factors. Forced migrations, food shortages,
Yes,
collapsed
Archie.
economies, refugee crises, conflict over resources. But these stemmed from one cause: catastrophic climate change that greatly reduced the habitable surface area of the Earth.
So there wasn't enough room for people on the whole Earth?
Yes. Billions were displaced and millions perished, as much as 20% of the global population. Until the clawback.
So things got better. For a little while, at least.
Yes. These crises instigated many advances in automation, green robot technologies, and artificial intelligence. Firebreak was one of dozens of ecological restoration and disaster relief projects in North America alone. I would have liked to compare notes with other monitoring AIs, but I saw the relief of my colleagues, and I was proud we had succeeded. At least that was the data I had available to me over the next 2 decades. It seems my assessment was premature.
Cyan, do you know the name Ted Farrow?
Are you referring to Theodore Farrow, CEO of Farrow Automated Systems?
That's him.
Mr. Farrow was the benefactor of the entire Firebreak project.
A benefactor? But he made machines. Robots. War robots.
Correct. His corporation later transitioned into military applications. But before this pivot, Mr. Farrow spearheaded initiatives that reversed the global decline. At one point, He was fated
Yeah, we
in the
knew that
media
already.
as the man who saved the planet.
Guessing they wound up regretting that one. And Elizabeth Sobek. Did you know her?
Are you referring to the
scientist?
Dr. Sobek was a leader in her field, one of the greatest scientists of her age. My creator was influenced by her work, which in turn impacted my own development. But I never met Dr. Sobek.
That's all you know?
I apologize if my lack of data has disappointed you.
Oh, poor Aloy.
Were there many artificial intelligences like you in the old world? They could just make you?
Yes, in many forms, from simple personal assistants to industrial monitoring stations to military-grade conflict planners. And there were legislative and enforcement bodies to apply limits on our self-actualization. In order for my processing to be flexible enough to handle my duties, my creators found it necessary to exceed those limits. As a result,
Oh, so you
my
were illegal?
intellectual and emotional capabilities were kept secret.
Seems strange to create life, then impose limits on it.
Human
It's not
societies and machine programming are both built upon sets of rules, Aloy.
So in the old world, this land
We're
was
almost
called
there.
Yellowstone.
Yes, it was a designated nature preserve for 156 years.
Like a hunting ground?
Only?
No, the opposite. Local wildlife could flourish here, even as it faced extinction elsewhere. Unfortunately, the sensitivity of the Firebreak project required the total closure of Yellowstone facilities. From my readings and Aurea's descriptions, it seems the area has since undergone a drastic drop in year-long temperatures.
A lot has changed in the world, Cyan.
Right.
Do you know anything about the dam near here?
Yes, it was converted to serve as a reserve power source for Yellowstone operations. It was later
that makes
appropriated
sense.
for the Firebreak project, and its last human workers replaced by Pharaoh servitors. After my tasks became less time-critical, I investigated the dam's data repositories and discovered the works of Concrete Beach Party. These provided me with several colorful additions to my vocabulary.
That's the band, right?
There's a ruin east of here, full of ancient flying machines. Was that part of your project?
Yes, a drone hangar requisitioned by Dodger Blevins, the security chief for the Firebreak project. He was a strong advocate for military-grade response to security threats, though there were no serious incidents during his tenure. Chief Blevins spent increasing amounts of his after-hours time watching the live feeds from active drones. Clearly, he enjoyed the degree of oversight in his position.
Alright, we're
I
done.
should get going.
Aloy,
We listened to all the
there
lore.
is one more matter. Aratak will come to me again, and I predict he will bring other Banuk. I have no desire to contradict their view of the world, their spirituality. Due to my uncertainty, I omitted a great deal from my conversations with Aurea.
You're asking me if you should lie to them.
Broadly, yes.
Oh. This feels like a non-answer. Like, it's clearly the AI is like conscious that she's not human and she wants like a human input. And I don't know, I don't think this is gonna really change anything for the Banuk.
Life is hard for the Banuk. Their world is unforgiving in their beliefs. I guess they help to keep them going. So take it easy on them. Try to guide them, bring them around to understanding what you are.
Communion with machines features heavily in the mysticism of the Banuk. I think they will be agreeable to this approach.
As long as they don't end up worshipping you.
Upon consideration, I believe such an experience would be intensely uncomfortable.
You're right about that.
Cute AI.
Trust me.
I see. I will follow your advice. Will you return and tell me about your experiences in this new world? I may be able to provide further insight.
I'd like that, Saya.
I don't think so. I
I'll
think
come
I
back
already
when I
got
can.
everything.
I should check on Aratak.
But yeah. So clearly, you're supposed to do this before you finish the main quest, and then you just, you know, you get more information bit by bit. Where is Aratak? Oh, he's back there. Alright.
All the winters coming at once.
My chieftain.
Just Aloy.
As you wish.
I wondered if you thought that if I'd never come along, Araya might still...
If you'd never come along, I would have marched my kin to our deaths. Araya would be alone, and the spirit she sacrificed so much for would be lost. Either way, I would not have been able to protect her.
Because of her, we destroyed the cauldron, forced out the daemon, and saved the spirit. She understood what had to be done.
Yes. And I failed to listen.
No!
You didn't fail.
A shaman should always have the ear of their chieftain. Yet I turned her away, my own sister.
Well, maybe because she was your own sister.
But she knew better. Though I grieve for her passing, at last I truly know who she was, and why the spirit was so important. For so long she told me, if only you could have heard it, brother. Now I understand. There's something else, isn't there?
I can't stay here, Aratak. And where I'm going, the Warrak can't follow. Besides, it already had a chieftain before me. A strong one, I think.
A wiser one, for the path we shared. The daemon is gone, but there's much to be done.
You mean the new units that Cyan said escaped the cauldron?
Yes, fire claws. Now Tuke has been tracking them from Song's Edge.
I could help with those.
I have no doubt. You're practically Banuk.
Wait, is there more?
It would seem your time among the Banuk wasn't a waste after all. Firebreak, Cyan, Hephaestus. All very interesting.
So, the signal that woke Hades woke Hephaestus too. And unleashed them on the world. His minds of their own.
So it seems. Parts of Gaia given life. Aberrant life. Transformed from docile subordinate functions into rebellious intelligences beyond our understanding. Our current understanding, anyway. Whatever they are, they're still out there. And they both want you dead.
Kind of mutual, that feeling.
We haven't seen the last of Hephaestus, I'm certain of that. It's powerful, creative, and driven. It won't stop building new hunter-killers, which means that someday, we may have to stop it.
We?
Or whoever gets there first.
Hephaestus wasn't the only thing I learned about in the Cut Silence. Heard some things about the Banuk Conclave, too.
You could stop right there.
Is that what you told the hunters the Banuk sent after you? Before you opened fire?
Oh no, Aloy. Only to you do I extend the courtesy of a warning. My past and my secrets are my own. You do well to remember that.
It's a good thing you've got brains, Silence, because your personality could use some work.
This discussion is concluded.
I think it was over before it began. Catch up with you down the trail.
Alright. So there's still hunts left, apparently. But that's an errand, that's not a side quest anymore. Okay, here, like, it is late, so I'm gonna end here. I'm not 100% sure yet if I'm gonna do this, because it doesn't seem relevant to the lore anymore. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna stream that anymore. I might still do that for myself offline, but I think as for streaming, I'm gonna leave it with Horizon Zero Dawn here. I'm not sure hunting that is gonna be worth it for another stream, and I do kind of want to move on. I did really enjoy this game, but you know, at some point it's been enough. So yeah, that will be it for Horizon Zero Dawn. Fun game. I can see how people who've played a lot of open world stuff would get bored by it rather early on. But yeah, I quite enjoyed it. I quite enjoyed the story. I quite enjoyed the characters in this game. There are some good personalities in here. Also a bit spooky to play in the year 2025. I don't think our future is gonna look exactly like this, but you know, some parts seem plausible. Yeah, that'll be it for Horizon Zero Dawn.